What's good, YouTube? This your man Spiel Dog. Man, as much as I would like to see Errol Spence in another good fight, this is bad timing for the Shawn Porter fight. I just don't think they should have that fight right now. Shawn just had a tough fight with Ugas, which he all but lost. He got knocked down and everything, and they just didn't call it. He had a hard time with Granados, I think, the fight before that. Now, lately, if you've been watching boxing like I have, and most people that's on here have, lately, these guys, it's always been like this. They have a tough fight. They have a so-so fight. They don't just go into tough fights back to back like that. And a few times that it happened, Kell broke with Triple G, then he fought Spence. It usually don't turn out good. Shawn Porter is not. This would be terrible timing for him to fight Spence. Spence just come off a great victory. He already said he ain't gonna let his weight get too far past like 160, 165, which means he's staying in shape. And he ain't gonna be nothing but better timing and fresher if he fight again in another 3 or 4 months. So if that's what's gonna happen, then you're gonna have to. I would rather see him in there with Ugas, depending on how Terrence Crawford and Khan fight go, one of them. I would say Terrence if it ain't a tough fight, but if it's a tough fight, then I don't know who he would fight is besides Ugas or one of these guys that's in the top 10 that's looking for a shot. The reason why I say that is I don't think Shawn Porter could be at his best right now. And anything less than his best, he just come to collect the check. Cause if you've been in tough fights and struggling through it with these guys, what the hell you think gonna happen when you get there with Spence? Finna get blew out of there. Spence is not gonna fight Shawn like he fought Mikey. He was making a point in the fight against Mikey, let people know that he was a better boxer than Mikey. That's what that was about. If he fights Shawn Porter, it's gonna be back to the old Spence, where he walking him down and banging him out. And I say 6 rounds tops. That's why I say that will not be a pay-per-view fight. This would be terrible timing for Shawn unless he getting ready to retire sometime soon. Because you can't keep having tough fights back to back to back to back to back like that. I have not seen it done that way too often. Usually you gotta have a tough fight, then he'll take a break and have a lesser fight before you get in there with a guy like Spence, a killer. The best, the top guy in the division, and you're gonna fight him after really what was a loss. I don't know. Now it seemed like he was fighting Ugas getting ready for Spence, and so if you use it as a tune-up fight for Spence, then okay. Okay, if you think you're ready. If it wasn't too tough on you, then jump on in there. But it seemed to me like this would be terrible timing for Shawn right now. I wish Keith would come on out and fight, but he's not going to fight Spence, so that's out the question. I'm sitting here now thinking, to be honest with you, if Terrence Crawford and Spence don't make that fight, he can fight Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter if he want to, but if he wants some competition, he probably going to have to go up to 154. Truth be told. Truth be told, I look at the guys we got to fight at 147 besides Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford. And now that I see Ugas, I don't think he got a chance, but I think he can give him a fight. I don't really see a lot of competition over there for him, unless he just want to stay down there and just be beating up people, because that's what it's finna be. I don't see it. I know Shawn can't beat him. I know Danny can't beat him. I doubt Keith can't help. Keith don't even believe he can beat him. So what's left? Manny Pacquiao, old man. Terrence Crawford. Is with Bob Arum, they probably not gonna have that fight. If Earl may find himself like Floyd said, if you can't find a fight in your division, sometimes you gotta move up. He may have to go to 154 and get him some fights. I don't know. But if you take the Porter fight, I will watch it, but I won't watch it on pay-per-view. If you take the Garcia fight, I'll watch it. Danny Garcia, but I won't watch it on pay-per-view. I'm just keeping one, not them two. Not them fights right there, not fights that I know you're gonna win. Now I'll pay for competition, but I'm not paying for no sparring. And if he get in there with Shawn, it's gonna be a sparring match and he's gonna beat Shawn up. That's what's gonna happen. But that's it on this video. Like the video, hit the like, leave a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the next one. This your boy Spiel, I'm out.